Hey everyone, welcome to the channel where we love to talk about movies. Welcome especially if you're new. If you enjoy talking about movies and staying up to speed on what's in theaters and what's worth checking out, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a review. Alright, with that we're going to get into today's review, which is for spoiler alert. Now in this movie, this is the story of Michael and Kit's relationship that takes a tragic turn when Kit is diagnosed with terminal cancer. So I'm just going to talk to 5 points about the film that stood out to me, and then I'll wrap up with a letter grade. So in this film, I think the title is spoiler alert, and they tell you right off the bat that Kit has cancer and that it's not going to go well, or at least you know where the movie's headed, and so I'm not putting spoiler in the review for this because they tell you that within the first 5 minutes. But I think it's super effective because you know where the film is going, and I think it allows you to be more invested emotionally. And like I've noticed that on rewatching certain things, like if you know a character's going to die, then you go back and like you don't necessarily know that right off the bat. But then on a rewatch, if you know that and you kind of see their last moments and that sort of a thing, I find that it hits me a lot harder. So knowing that in the beginning of this film just lets it hit you that much harder the first time through. So I thought that was very effective. Second point, I really liked Kit's parents in this film. I thought they were well done, and it was nice to see them like accepting of him and very supportive and that sort of a thing. So I liked his parents in the film. Third, I thought it was a very creative use of roping in like the sitcom and kind of the meta sort of stuff that you get from the narrator's point of view, which is Mike's point of view. And yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting. Gave me vibes of like WandaVision a little bit, where it's mixing, a sitcom with, cinema and that sort of a thing. But I thought, yeah, that was well done and very creative. Point number four, I thought that the relationship felt very real. These felt like real people, real characters, and I mean, it is based on a true story, if I'm not mistaken. So I hope it does, certainly. But I really like when movies can do that because it really helps you connect to the characters a lot more, and I thought they made that come through in how the film was written and how everything was portrayed. And then fifth point, just kind of random. I thought that Kit's roommate, I forget the name of the roommate, but I thought that they were the best and just like very. I don't know. It was my sort of humor how they tied into the film and kind of the humor that they brought to it. So I thought that was great. But yeah, overall though, wrapping this up, I give this a letter grade of an A. I really liked it for a rom com, and if you want to call it that, I think it is a rom com. But I really liked the characters. I thought that I liked the tragic ending. It was very emotional, and kind of whenever you get all of that wrapped up into a film, that's going to be a film for me that I absolutely love. So this is one that I recommend. I think it's worth seeing. Regardless of whether or not you're going to go see something, it's one I recommend offhand. And not necessarily one you need to see in theaters, although if you can catch it in theaters for the holidays, I think it's a good holiday film as well. But certainly catch it on streaming if you get a chance down the road. But yeah, if you've had a chance to see it, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe. And with that, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.